How's that one feel?
Feels pretty good, bud. There we go.
Oh yeah, that's a nice fish. Real nice fish.
Hey, I'm Mark Courts with Scott Walsh today. We're in the prairie pothole region, and today what we're doing is we're casting plastics up in the weeds, just kind of ripping them through the weeds. And as you can see, all these lakes out here are flourishing. They're high. You can see it's pretty much taken over this farm, but we're fishing in the pasture, catching beautiful South Dakota walleyes.
Yeah, Alan gave it a ride. I made one last long cast right at the edge of that dark patch of weeds and hit it on the fall. Yeah, that's just a nice solid fish there, Mark.
Absolutely.
Pretty.
And they are healthy. I'll tell you what, these things are feisty.
They are. They're mean. It's a nice fish. That's part of the issue. It's better than your average eater, I think, isn't it?
We're gonna work on netting skills later in the season.
I can't even see the bugger.
Hey, Scott, how you doing?
Hey. Hey.
You gonna get him in the net?
Bring it
There
over
you go,
here.
buddy. That's a gorgeous, probably 20, 21 incher. They're a good one.
I'm gonna concentrate on the net job on this one for you.
All right, buddy.
All right?
Now wait until this fish gets to the surface, then we're gonna go head first. These fish are so powerful. Hey, wait till the fish gets to the surface.
Bring her over here. Bring me that thing.
There you go. You know, we haven't been at this long, Scotty, and I'll tell you what, I think we found a pattern.
You think? We came down that, how far we've moved the boat? Like 100 yards maybe?
Yeah. Man, another just absolute stud. You know, you're throwing that little darker ripple shad, that real true fire tiger.
Yep.
And I'm throwing kind of I'd call it a more subtle fire tiger. And it seems to be working a little bit better, getting a few more bites. We've got some clear water today, so it's definitely made a difference. One of the things I like to do, Scotty, and I know you do also, is you know, we're on a lake that doesn't have any contour lines, just paying attention to the natural terrain. I mean, we can tell that this is a fairly steep bank. You can tell it's cut, there's some rock, there's some wood, and there's weeds, but the weed line really is pretty tight to the shore, so these fish are just sitting off the break, and this bait's popping out of the weeds and right in their face.
Yeah, you're right. There we go. Oh, I missed one. You're right. When you have basically nothing to go off of other than a blank map with nothing on it, you got to start somewhere. And using that contour of the horizon and just how the shoreline around the lake slopes is a great place to start as far as tipping its hat, so to speak, as to what the break might be like, whether it's shallow or steep, and it's basically what you have to go on. So why not use it to your advantage? There's one.
You got one, Scotty?
Yeah.
There you go.
Just a little guy, but
Got him?
yeah,
Oh,
just
yeah.
a little feller. Hey, just a little feller.
I mean, we're using 4-inch baits, and
But he got
that
it
fish
all.
doesn't care.
Nope, he got it all. Got the tail in his gullet.
There's one.
Good one?
Yep. There's another nice one, Scotty.
It is. Scoop him.
Nice job. That's a cool thing when you're doing this, is the reaction bite you're getting. And a lot of people think, you know, with like a paddle tail, it's just a constant reel to catch them. But what I like to do is just snap my rod, let that bait hit the bottom, snap it, and a lot of times those fish will come up and it's just a quick reaction bite, but they choke it when they eat it. Don't give them time to think about it. Not gonna lie, oh, there's one. There again, once again, I was just popping it out of the weeds down that break, and there he is. Thanks, buddy. He came off. I tell you what, in this, there's nothing, I mean, special about what we're doing, and people don't have to be afraid to do this. It's pretty simple. I mean, literally, we got a ripple shad, 1/4 ounce half head. We're fishing that 6 to 8 foot, and all we're doing is popping it off. Something even kids can do, and I'll tell you what, you want to get kids hooked on fishing, this is an easy way to do it, because when the fish hits, there's no doubt you got a bite. Rod and reel setup for this is really simple. Just a medium action spinning rod, fast tip, because we want to be able to snap that bait out of the weeds, paired up with a size 20 or 30 reel, spooled up with 10-pound fire line down to a 8 10, 12 pound fluorocarbon leader. And the reason why we run that leader, a lot of times in clear water situations, we definitely get more bites with that fluorocarbon leader. The other thing it is very abrasion resistant, whether you're pitching in rocks or wood. We're just tying an Alberto knot from our fire line to our 100% fluorocarbon. Simple, easy setup. Anybody can do it.
Feels like a good one. Yeah, what a fun way, what a fun way to catch walleyes, huh?
Absolutely. What side you going, Scotty?
Well, gonna come this side. Yeah, that's a nice one.
There's what we're looking for.
Well, these lakes are absolutely full of eater-sized walleyes, and they're so healthy, but there's also some bigger ones.
Hey, Scotty, what another awesome walleye. Beautiful way to end the day.
Yeah, is there like a funner way to catch walleyes than that?
No. I'll tell you what, come to the prairie pothole region, throw on some Berkley plastics, and you'll catch walleyes just like this. I'm Mark Courts. That's Scott Walsh. Stay tuned for more Midwest Outdoors.